morning, my people. Top of the top. It is Monday, October 6th. And I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him, all things is possible. Shouts to all my peoples out there moving, all the kids traveling, going to school. Please, kids, get there safe. Go straight to school. No skipping. All the parents who might be taking the kids to school, get them there safe. No rushing because if you are late, that is your fault. Do not hurt anybody in the process of trying to get to where you're trying to go or where you need to go. If you're getting off of work, going home, please get there safe. Wherever you got to be today, court, doctor's appointment. If some guys are leaving out on vacation, coming back from vacation, wherever it is, please arrive there safe. I hope everybody's feeling blessed and appreciated and thankful for seeing another day and with knowing with him all things is possible. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday to all my peoples. Good morning to everybody all over the world, the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, the Dirty South, everybody, all my people. Once again, I want to say thank you to all of you guys that's continuing. I know I did a YouTube short this morning and I put that up, but I'm always going to tell you guys thank you because I'm very grateful of the support. And it's always appreciated all the time. The word of the day that we're going to use today, the word of the day is help. And I want to talk about why that word is good, but then also why it can put us in debt. It can put us in a situation that we didn't know we can be in. We're gonna talk about that. All right, so let's get into it. So everybody who just subscribed and been subscribed, newcomers, old comers, everybody, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. And please, ladies and gentlemen, like I tell you every day, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And please inform somebody that this is one of the best damn places to come to in the morning. Yes, sir. Bay, I see you. I tried to follow you back on Instagram, but my Instagram is said following. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna look at it again, but my Instagram is crazy. Instagram is crazy, period, man. They switching up on a lot of things that they're doing, and I don't like it. That's why I don't bother to go live anymore on Instagram because sometimes they do what the hell they want to do over there. But I saw I guess I saw there's a picture of you, so I saw what I need to see. But I'm following you, sis. I'm gonna have to message you to make sure you have got it, so you know it's me. D Free, I see you. What's going on? Yeah, it's I don't know what's up with it, but my Instagram is like really stupid. It follows who it wants to follow. Certain people I could follow, there's no problem, right? And then it's this one, then there's certain people I follow where it tells me I can't follow this person. I need to unfollow somebody so I can follow them. That's why I don't play with Instagram like that no more. I only use it to post and to see what's going on. So the word of the day is help. How many times, have we went out our way, to help somebody? I'm sitting up here. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. My Instagram been bugging for the last couple months. Um, I'm watching Math Hoffa this morning. If y'all are familiar with Math Hoffa, um, my excellent opinion, and C's from Black Ink. I know you guys you know about Black Ink. So we're watching that, and if anybody knows, what up? If anybody knows, Lil C situation, Buffalo C's. If anybody knows Caesar situation and how he got fired, and now you go, how the hell did I get fired for something that I basically started? And he's telling the story, and he's telling about the money that they were worth and what they made, but they didn't get, which to me is crazy. But he went out of his way to help a lot of people that he started with. Like, he didn't get with these people when he started the show. He was already cool with these people. And he gets to a position, he gets to a point where, okay, we're making a little bit of money. And at the end, it all comes down on him. Nobody fought for him. Nobody stood up for him. Nobody said anything. They just let it happen. Sometimes, and we have to be careful who we do business with, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody's not meant to help us. There's been people outside of our race that has made a lot of money off us, and we think that they're helping us, but they're making money off us. So go back to the word help, and you say, hey, I try to help as much people as I can because it's gonna come back to me. BBO Sports, what's up? Go subscribe to my man BBO Sports. So a lot of us help people because we feel that's the only way we're gonna get our blessing back, but that's bullshit. You're already blessed. So if you're helping somebody thinking that the longer I continue to help people, God is gonna bless me, well, I'm here to tell you, you're blessed already. So knock it off. If you're helping people, it's because that's what you want to do. So I look at the word help and I go deep down inside. What does that really mean? And what do you expect to get out of that? Because it's impossible for you to go out your way to help somebody to start something and then to turn around and have it taken away from you. And you got nothing at the end of that. Nothing. At some point, all of us on here have went out of our way to help somebody. And 9 times out of 10, we got nothing out of it. We got nothing out of helping them. Nothing. So which means it kind of put us in a tough situation where we go, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute, sis. I'm trying to help you. And this is the thanks I get. Yeah, I don't help to get a blessing back. I help because that's what I do. Some of y'all do, yeah, some of y'all don't really know the definition of it, and you think you do, and you don't. Because if you did know, you wouldn't say, well, God is going for all these people I've helped. When you don't realize you're blessed already. Excuse me, y'all. And I always speak about how you go help people, family. When you're the person that everybody looks to in the family, you the go-to person. You're successful. You're wealthy. You helping everybody, people in your neighborhood, everybody, and you think you're doing right. You think you're doing right. I got all this money. I'm in this position. I help these people. I'm gonna be all right. The rest of my life is gonna be peaches and cream, and then it don't turn out to be like that. The people that you end up helping end up being ungrateful, unappreciative, uh, could turn on you. Um, when you're down and you might be broke because you done helped everybody and their mamas and you don't have a dollar left, you won't get any help back from them. So my question is, and the word of the day is help. What do we really get out of that? Because some of y'all look to get a blessing out of that, which that's already there for you. When I'm listening to Caesar tell his story, because I never knew why they fired him off Black Ink, but I'm just listening to this and I'm like, bro, you can't be serious. How do you fire somebody for something that they started? Which is crazy. We got to be careful who we help, and we have to be careful what help we accept. Okay, I'm going to say that again because that probably went over some of y'all heads. We got to be careful with who we help and what help we accept, the help that we accept. Because everybody that comes to you with a smile says, hey, I want to help you, it's not going to always be what you think it is. Well, they said they want to help me, so I guess I could work with them. For him to end up in that position was damn near like something went wrong where they basically owned him. We can get rid of you off your own show. That's crazy. That is crazy. Ain't no way. Oh God, man. I keep saying this, but in the words of the late great Aretha Franklin, ain't no way somebody is going to fire me from No Doug Zone. What the do I look like? How? Explain that to me, because maybe it's something I'm missing. You got a lot of these people that don't look like us. Besides, it's enough for us. You know what? It's enough for us to have to worry about people who don't look like us. But people who look like us, when they're trying to jerk us, that's where the problem come in. And that's when we need to stop doing it. But we got enough culture vultures coming in saying, hey, I can make money off these people. I mean, you can just give them anything. I mean, they come from the projects, they come from the hood. We can, we can give them something, right? We can give them something, but as quick as we give it to them, we can take it away from them. How? We got to start being careful who we help and what help we accept. Y'all got to start knowing the difference, because a lot of y'all don't know the difference, and this is why y'all get caught up in situations y'all can't get out of. I've been in a lot of relationships where I've helped a lot of women that I should have never helped. Never helped, and all they asses were ungrateful. I'm meeting them, they don't have their kids' father around, and here it is, I'm stepping in and I'm doing this, going to school, helping with homework, feeding them, playing with them, being old stepdaddy. You think I got anything out of that? Let me tell you something. It's crazy because we love throwing that up when something goes wrong. All this money I done gave out, all the times I helped you do this, all the times I helped you do that, da, 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 da. We got to be careful with that word help, because that shit will put you in a state of depression, because it'll stress you out, because you're not getting nothing back out of that. Sure, people will come to you with their sad stories and, hey, that's my homegirl, that's my homeboy. I gotta help them out. As like C's did and many other people, I gotta help them out. They're going through this. I'm watching them struggle to take care of their families. I might be struggling to see them buy Pampers for their kids. I'm struggling watching, you watching them struggle to put their kids in school. So now you say, you know what? We're gonna make you a part of the team. Come on. I got y'all. But then sometimes you don't even know who you really helping, because money make you act funny. You think you know who you helping. In all reality, you don't. And I think we had these conversations enough for people to know better. And people don't want to hear that. See, a lot of y'all ain't gonna want to hear it because then you're gonna have the attitude, well, I'll help whoever I want. Okay, cool, go ahead. When you're not getting that same thing in return, or you not whatever you start feeling towards the person, you deserve it. See, because nobody worries about that happening until it happens to them. I tell you that all the time. Y'all never worry about something happening until it happens to you. The word of the day is help. How do we use that word and still keep our sanity? Because when you help people, the one thing that should never have to come out your mouth is, "Yo, I gotta go. I'm going out of my way to help this person." Nobody should have to go out of their way to help anybody. You're either gonna help or you're not. If I gotta go out of my way, it's just like, oh, I gotta do all this extra shit. It's all good, babe. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot. And when you lose everything because you helped somebody or you got violated, when you sit back, you looking at it like, I did all this, I got nothing out of it. Nobody wants to do a whole bunch of stuff and then get nothing out of it. That shit hurts. And you got to understand, a lot of people who don't look like us think we stupid, right? This is why I say we have to treat each other with some kind of respect, my brothers and sisters, because you got people outside of your race that they think that we're stupid. They think that we stupid and they could come to us and do any type of business with us, make it look like business. Turn around and you, when you get a real lawyer or when you look at the paperwork, you realize, shit, these people wasn't helping me. They were hurting me the whole time. So when I see us treat each other like that, that pisses me off to the high level of positivity. Because we're going to complain about what somebody else outside our race is doing to us, and look how we'll do each other. And we're not helping each other. We continue to hurt each other. We continue to put each other's foots on each other's necks. We continue to knock each other down. And there's no problem with doing that. But if somebody outside our race do it, now we make a big deal out of it. How is any of this helping us? Yeah, they own you after you sign, babe. But now I'm not just talking about Caesar's situation. I'm just speaking about being careful with the word help. Not all help is good help. You know, because people could come to you and tell you right now, yeah, come on, brother, I can take you the way you want to go. Come on, sister, I can help you get there. All I need you to do is trust in me and sign on the dotted line. Oh, come on, man, help me with my bills, man. I've been going through it. I know you got the money for it. Come on, man. Help can be used for so many different things. And we live in a sorry ass world where people don't want to do for themselves, but want you helping them all the time. That's what's wrong with this sorry ass world. We live in a sorry ass world that not too many people want to get up. They comfortable with not doing. They're comfortable. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, I'm not with all that. Am I with all that? And it's sad. So when I'm listening to Caesar's story, I mean, I heard about it, but I never really got to sit and listen to the. I'm just stuck on the part of how do you fire somebody who created something? We're not talking about a network saying we don't want to do business with you. Then fine, take your business and go somewhere else. You off the network. Fine, cool. I'm off the network. I got fired off the network. How do I get fired off my whole shit, my brand, something I started? Are you fucking kidding me? And most important, how does that help me with my situation? And then everybody that I bought on the team, nobody speaks up for me. Nobody speaks up. Josh Sanders, what's up? Ain't no way. Yeah, yeah, it did. I mentioned that about Nick Cannon. I mentioned that about him. Ain't no way. And I don't want to sound cocky, but I'm damn sure confident. Ain't no way somebody's gonna. First of all, I won't let nobody come in and destroy No Doug Zone. And damn sure it ain't no network. It ain't no kind of person I think they gonna do business with me if they turn around and be like, "You're fired from No Doug Zone." What? You can fire me from a network. You can fire me from a radio station. But ain't no way in hell you could fire me from something that I built from scratch. Now I'm sure brothers that went through that, or anybody who's went through that, now they'll be like, what I know now, if I knew it then, I wouldn't have let them do it. That's why I be hard the way I am, because I'm like, you not about to pull that shit over me. Because help can be used in a lot of different. I get on my wife sometime. I go, yo, you can't help everybody, man. Cut that shit out. Helping everybody out ain't gonna get you sent to heaven. Okay, let me say that again because that probably went over some of your heads. Helping everybody out is not gonna get you sent to heaven. Straight up. You can't help everybody to a point where you got people who help people so much that after a while they can't help their damn self. What kind of shit is that? So you gonna pass the help to somebody else and then you ain't got nothing, ain't nobody passing the help back to you? Now y'all explain to me what kind of stupid ass shit is that? Well, if I pass the help is going to turn around and come back to me, and then I could pass it back, and then it'll come back to me, and then we'll just be all right with the help. I won't have to worry about that, man. That shit don't happen like that all the time. The fuck, what world y'all fucking live in? Y'all got to be either dumb, deaf, blind, or just hit the world yesterday. You got to be stupid if you think it works like that. That's my wife always trying to be a people pleaser. I'll be telling her. Nah, man, listen, I get on my wife ass about that all the time. I'm glad I got a wife that loves to help, that can be there. But there's times I tell her, stop. Because sometimes people will just come to you because they know you're a yes person. That's the problem. We got a lot of yes people and not enough people saying no. As soon as you say no, or if you say no too many times, then all of a sudden, oh, you done changed. You done got married and he got you acting different. Because people are used to having their ways with somebody. You used to help all the time. Now you don't want to help. I wasn't put on this earth neither for your comfortability. Smash that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Good morning. Top of the top. Y'all got to be careful with that word, man. Some of y'all get it and some of y'all don't get it. And regular 9 to 5 people like me and y'all are not just going through it. Famous people go through it where they've been gypped out of their contracts. Their lawyers might have tried to get them for extra money. Their agents. That shit is crazy. That is crazy. Ain't no way I'm gonna be broke in my life from trying to help out too many people. And there's no way I'm working for somebody or with them and you take no Doug Zone away from me. You are out of your fucking mind. It ain't happening, Captain. Excuse me. Not happening. They will be scared to ask me for anything they will. You know what? Yeah, they gonna go to her anyway. Because a lot of people be trying to act like they don't know who I am. But I don't be caring. You won't use her. Not as long as I'm around. If it happens, it's gonna be over my dead body. See, the funny thing about that word help is when somebody looks like they trying to get help, but you know they full of shit, and you step in front of them and you tell them, listen, take you and your help and get the fuck out of here. Take you and your fake help and get out of here. Because your help is fake. Not all the time people got real help. People are just coming to you with any type of sad story. As she should. That's a real wife. If a wife ain't doing that, she ain't real. If a person ain't doing that, period, they ain't real. But like I said, I'm seeing this thing with C's because I didn't have a word of the day. And I'm sitting there hearing him saying how, he helped this and helped that, which he did do a lot because I was watching Black Ink. And I'm sitting there like, you know what? That's going to be the word for the day, help. You know what, Vay? Some case people will go, that's how men are. They just want to be the boss of everything. They want to be your daddies instead of being your husbands. Absolutely not. I would not watch my wife just go around just helping people. And that's cool. But after a while, buddy, you got to start helping yourself. Show me that you can help you. Well, then I could, be like, okay, help me help you. How about that? Help me help you. Because other than that, I'm just going to look at you as a user. And then I'm going to just be straight up and tell you, my wife ain't helping you do shit no more. And if you try to go around me to ask her that, then there's 9 times out of 10, you might just get punched in your face. Because I think that you're trying to be funny. And being funny with me gets you nowhere. But punched in your face. Yeah, I can't be either. You know why I can't be? Because my name is too strong for that. McLean is a strong name. It's a meaning behind that. It's a meaning behind it. It ain't no gangster name, but it's a meaning behind that. So I can't help that I am the way I am. Huh? It is what it is. That's what comes with it. But we and going back to his situation, right? You helping out people, you taking people out the hood. At least that's what you're trying to do. Because of you, they was able to make a little bit of money, even though y'all made a busload of money and they was jipping y'all. But you was able to put people in better situations than they were in yesterday. And nobody fights for your name. And you just get let go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, babe. Yeah, help me help you. Yeah, we were brought up with morals and principles, man. It's different. That's why people be like, yo, because I'm 42, they said you act like an old man. Well, this is the shit that kills me. Help me to understand what the hell is that supposed to mean. So at 42, am I supposed to have a mindset like a 42-year-old, or at 42, somebody who's 42 who will be turning 43? Am my mind supposed to be like somebody who's 22 going on 23? So if my mind is like somebody who's 50 something years old, where I'm moving the way I should be moving, if that bothers you, that's a problem, because there's a lot of people my age who are still moving out here like they 21, wearing pants off their ass and doing nothing with their life. So help me to understand that. I'm moving exactly how I'm supposed to be because the older you get, the more mature you're supposed to get. You're not supposed to go backwards in life. How does that help you? Yeah, yeah. Listen, I done seen enough shit. Honestly, I could say I've seen enough stuff. Some of it helped me to realize how precious life is. Some situations didn't help me when I was just like, okay, now you got to face the consequences to this. But either way you look at it, good help or bad help, I made it through. I made it through. To go on 43, I made it through. And I thank God every day because let me tell you something. It's not about really what age you get to, man. It's just always about help yourself get through life. You got to help yourself get through life too, man. It can't always be you looking for a helping hand or you just looking for people to do this and do that for you, but you ain't bringing nothing to the table. That's the reason why this word help was so strong. And we needed it. Believe me, even when we're on here, I try to help people. Like when I talk to you guys, I'm not only helping myself. These topics that we have for these morning chop ups not only helps me, but I'm hoping it helps y'all guys. I'm hope whoever you share it with, it helps them because there's somebody who's waking up today like, yo, man, I got wild responsibilities, man. I got to do this and do that. Then I got to go help my sister. I got to go help my brother. I got to go help my grandmother. I got to go help this person. This person asks to borrow money and this and that. And when I get paid on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, fuck, there's always somebody waiting to want to borrow some money. Yes, it is, babe. I always say that. That's why people said, would you ever go see a counselor? I don't need to go see a counselor. This is the whole reason why you know, no came my therapist. This is why I talk to y'all. I'm never paying somebody to sit down and tell them my damn problems. I'm not knocking nobody who wants to do it because sitting on social media is not for everybody. So there's some people out there that want that kind of help. I don't want that kind of help. This is where I need to be talking to right here. People that can relate. A lot of those people that you're telling your problem to can't relate. Some of them might be able to, but I ain't paying you to tell you my damn problems. And I don't care if I ain't got to pay you. This right here became my therapy. I don't need to do all that. That's why the morning chop ups was created. Every time when I get off here from talking to y'all, I feel 10 times better than what I did when I first came on. Because I'm helping myself. And hopefully I'm helping y'all. Yeah, yeah. Life isn't rocket science. It's be nice, play fair, have fun. Don't worry. That is easy. Yeah, for some people it is. That's not the case for everybody. Um, but word of the day is help, and we just got to be careful when it comes to that. Make sure if you do help somebody, it's not to a point where you can't turn around and make sure that you're doing what you need to do for you. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do for you, what you need to do for your family, because your family comes first. And when I mean family, I don't mean everybody outside, your cousins, your uncles, yeah, your immediate family. People in your house. You make sure whatever it is that you need to take care in life is taken care of. Because we all know that if we don't take out care of our responsibilities, we already know what's going to happen with that. That's it. Y'all gotta start figuring this shit out. Cause it's not that hard. Some of y'all walk around act like you just got a head with water in it and no brain. Well, I'm gonna help out whoever I want to help out, McLean. Okay, you can go help out whoever you want to help out, but when your ass go broke and you ain't got nothing to show for it, when you ain't got nothing to show for it, don't come to my show telling me nothing because I don't want to hear it. Because I'm just gonna block you and say I don't. We ain't about to have this conversation because you knew that. You don't help people to a point where you don't have anything. That's stupid. And most important, even if you have it like that, keep in your mind. And some of these celebrities, they do it sometime. Hey guys, I ain't got it no more like I used to have it. So, oh, some of you guys ain't gonna be able to go and be down with me. Watch how many people disappear from you. Watch how many people disappear from you. Well, we talking about help, what you call it, 99. So I don't know what you're talking about, but stick to the subject, brother. Thank you. Josh Allen, what up? So whatever your race is ain't got nothing to do with this topic. So stick to what we talking about or just sit back and listen. Because we're talking about help. And that race ain't got shit to do with it. So we can't go overboard with doing that. Rich, it was easier. No, no, no. Even if you rich, it's not easier. Rich or poor has really nothing to do with it. Um, because you can have $0 and people will. Yeah, it wasn't the point. We're talking about people helping people, and what's the definition of that? That's what we're on. So even if you have $0, if you could walk the streets looking like somebody and they think you got more than them, they want you to help them, and it's like, how can I help you? Like, perfect example, y'all. You ever walk the streets and you was going to look for a job or something? Let's just say when y'all first started going to look for a job, but because of how you look, you might smell, you smell good, you look good, and somebody's coming up to you asking you for some money or some change, somebody homeless, and you like, bro, you see what I got in my hand? I got a resume, I'm going to look for a job. That means I don't have one. Why the fuck would I give you something and I'm out here going to look for a job? Why would I help you when I'm trying to damn help myself right now? I don't have nothing. I know y'all seen that. It happens every day. Some people are in situations because they didn't help themselves. Like a lot of homeless people are not homeless because they wanted to be. Some things happen to people. They lost their family, their house burnt down, whatever the case. People are homeless for different reasons. But the reason why a lot of people stay homeless is not because the cities won't help them. A lot of people stay homeless because they won't help themselves. They choose to do what they do. I gave a guy the store with a giant bottle of. Exactly. That's what I'm. Hey, BVO, I'm not giving them shit. I'm not giving them shit. Now, what I'll do is, if you hungry, one thing I will do is pass food. If I got it, I'll pass food. That's one thing I can't deny that I say I won't do. A lot of them don't want food. They'll tell you, there's only a small portion that'll tell you that, hey man, I want something to eat. If you got an apple, if you got a juice, whatever. But a lot of these dudes don't want help. That's why they're in the situation that they're in. They don't have to be that. They can easily come up out of that, go into a shelter, do this and do that. But why do that when I could walk the streets all night? Why do that when I could get high all night? Huh? Why do that when I could stand by McDonald's and open the door and panhandle and all that? They don't want help. They don't want help. They comfortable where they at. So why would I keep giving you something? Well, you know, McLean, it shouldn't matter to you what they do with the money. It does fucking matter. It's coming from my pocket. It does matter. If it's coming from my pocket, it does matter. I met a dude in Denver who can't handle for a job. This dude would work. Oh, damn. Damn. He said he met a dude in Denver who, God damn. Woo. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Woo. I can't. And this is not, I don't want to make it seem like this is about them. I'm just on the whole subject of help. We have to be careful how we view that word. And we got to be careful who we accept help from. It's hard nowadays to tell somebody come to my house and help me move. Mess around, some shit come up missing. It sounds crazy, but it is what it is. Mom told me, money yourself, get paid. Yeah. These, like, you will get gypped. Didn't want me. Exactly. They didn't want me. And it's crazy. But going back to the C's thing for a second, y'all, is I get fired for something that I started, that I created, that I built. And I felt like I didn't have anybody help me in this situation that was like, wait a minute, hold on. How could you fire this guy? This guy is the reason why we here. But they didn't say nothing. They went on to make money. These are people that he helped. And you think anybody turned around to probably check on him? That's some bullshit. You know, for anybody who looks right, because I'm about to talk to y'all this morning. I'm gonna talk to y'all. I talk to y'all every morning, but I'm gonna really get deep with y'all this morning. Don't be fooled by what you see on these TV shows. Don't be fooled by somebody that you hear always talking that, yo, I could get you there, I could help you, I could get you there. People look at you, and sometimes they don't see really potential. They don't see talent, but they see they can make money off you. They see they can make money off you. Yeah. And I see that they do that. Sometimes everybody ain't there to help. They'll throw you a few dollars. Man, this is the most money you ever seen in your life, my man. What the hell are you complaining about? Where you come from? I want all I'm worth. You ain't gonna give me some of what you gonna give me all I'm worth. And it's crazy. There's been some other times where that has happened to people, and it's like, wait a minute, where's my money? How are you helping me? Don't be fooled by what you see these celebrities and some of these people are damn near one decision away from looking like us. It won't. Yeah, it is crazy. It's crazy because we don't think. You know why we don't think? Because soon as they start feeding us this bullshit, and I could put you in this position, I could put you on all these networks. I could take you here, kid. I could get you a clothing line. I could get you your own cologne. I can get you this. I could get you that. And you thinking, well, it sure beats staying around here hanging around you lames. Y'all ain't doing nothing. These people told me this is what they could do for me. I'm gonna go over here with them. That's how we help in the world. Protect your neck and get exactly. That's how we get help in the world. Protect your neck. Oh, I'm glad you said about protect. What do I always say, y'all? Protect your space and protect your peace. You want to help? Help protect your space and your peace. Because when you let somebody violate your space and your peace, that's what happens. So a guy comes at you and he got a three-piece suit on and he got a cigar in his mouth and he's using all these high big ass college words, and you're like, oh shit, I don't understand what he's saying, but this dude is talking some shit and he might be able to get me where I need to be. And it looked good in the beginning. It looks good in the beginning, right? Damn, I'm going places I ain't been in. I'm doing this and doing that. Then after a while, shit take a turn for the worse. You like, hold on, where's my money? Where's my money? I thought you was helping me. Yeah, kid, I am helping you. This is how business works. How? They're about to take my mama's house. They working on mines. They're about to come get the cars. Yeah, well, I told you, kid, if you would have just signed that contract, it's how business works. But don't worry, we'll leave you just enough money to function. Help could be a grateful word, but it could be also the most disgusting word if you're not careful with it. Once again, you cannot help everybody, and you have to be careful who you accept help from. Babe, I know. I know. I appreciate the compliment. We gonna get you up here in New York next year, babe. Hopefully, we can get you up here um, for the No Doug Zone annual barbecue. I'm hoping to get you up here. Hoping to get BBO up here. Josh Sanders. Y'all gonna get y'all asses up here. Y'all gonna get up here. Y'all gonna get up here next year. I don't care what y'all tell me. Y'all gonna get up here next year, 2026. Um, but it's just disgusting that somebody can come and take something from you. How's that help? How does that help you? And the ones that you helped had the audacity to sit back and not say anything and not fight for you. It's no way in hell I take y'all and put y'all down with no Doug Zone team. Something happens with me where they trying to tarnish me or do whatever. And y'all stand back and not say anything. Oh, if y'all do that, I ain't got nothing to ever say to y'all in public. Cause I'm the reason why y'all eating. Cause other than that, your asses will be back in the hood with the roaches and rats, which some of y'all was already at. But because you're getting on TV, you're getting noticed, and you're not just getting noticed, you're getting hella views. Everybody's starting to know you when you go around the world, because before nobody knew you but the block. That's how you repay me. Tell me, how does that make sense? That's hurtful, man. That's hurtful. I'm never letting anybody take anything from me, and I'm not always accepting something. You can't take everybody's word. You just can't. We live in a world where we constantly trying to step on each other's toes and make money off each other. But as soon as somebody who don't look like us step on our toes, we calling them culture vultures. Meanwhile, we're stepping on each other's toes. Steady saying, no, 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 no. There's a better way of doing this. Let's come together. Let's make this money. Let's make this money. We don't do that. We don't help each other in no kind of way. Each other down. That's what we do. We better at helping each other than actually helping each other to succeed. We start off by feeding each other bullshit to make it seem like, yeah, you know, because us brothers got to stick together. You know, us sisters got to stick together. And then you turn around and do some goofy shit. And treat it as if it's okay. But then want to complain when somebody outside your race does something. Now you looking for a reason to complain. No, man. That's how the white man do, man. That's how the Asian man do. That's how these Jews do. See them, man, they ain't no good, man. This is how they want to treat us. This is how they been treating us for years. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, I don't want to hear that shit. How do we treat each other, though? How do we help each other? I'm going to tell y'all like I've been telling y'all for the longest, man. Until you fix that, how we treat each other, how we help each other, don't you talk to me about what another race do. I don't want to hear it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I don't want to hear it. You know, because some of y'all thrive off running to that. Every time it's got to be something. There's got to be damn race in it. Check this out. I'm willing to help anybody from any color if I can. If I can. I don't look at you and go, well, you don't look like me, so I can't help you. But I make sure my people get a foot in the door. But I'm willing to help out anybody if I can. Hey, check this out. Y'all ain't never heard me say you got to be black to subscribe to my channel. Did anybody ever hear me say that? I've been doing this 5 years. You'll never hear me say that because everybody who's respectful that wants to be here is allowed to be here long as they keep it respectful. You'll never hear me say that. Well, in order to be on this channel, you got to be black. Are you kidding me? I want everybody over here. I don't give a fuck what nationality you are. Long as we all keep it respectful. But you know what? I don't want no women over here like that because you know you women, y'all sometimes y'all just be talking to be talking. No, you never. How does that help me? And that's not how I am in real life. So how does that help my channel if I had that type of attitude? Who would want to come over and subscribe to me if I had that kind of energy? I would expect everybody to unsubscribe. This dude is crazy. Either he's clout chasing or he's trying to make it seem like he's somebody that he's not. Because, you know, there's a way of going by things, but you can't help your channel by having behavior like that. For anything, it hurts. So anybody, any man or any woman from any nationality is going to be over here. Crazy. Turn you off, eh? My wife My wife would hang me from a closet. The hell are you doing? Because, she works for me, so she has a right to voice her opinion. She'd be like, what the hell are you doing? And what I look like yelling at her is my show, my rules, damn it. If you're going to help me, help me. If not, shut up. How's that supposed to help? You know what I'm saying, Josh? How's that supposed to help? But like, you know what I mean? Like that don't help. The whole point of doing these shows and having a YouTube channel is also for you to help yourself. In order to help yourself, you have to have something that brings people to your channel, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Josh, I try not to because number one, I know it's disrespectful. So I try my best to help, but sometimes it just happens. A lot of times we get mad with women or we get mad with our homies. A lot of us don't have so much anger issues because you're not born with anger issues. Something happens in your life that stuff you've been through. So sometimes even in that moment of you getting mad, shit just happens. You know what I mean? Sometimes anger issues come from what you've been through. Sometimes you didn't get the help you needed in life. Some things, sometimes you went through stuff. Stuff just happens. I don't make no excuse. Sometimes things just, right? That's the reason why I do these morning chop ups because there's a lot of things I'm helping, but you guys are helping me because I'm going through a lot of personal stuff in life that y'all can only imagine. But this is the reason why these channels are created, and I can't help it if, well, if 100 people are not on here watching me, if I don't have 300 people, that's cool. These type of topics are not for everybody. You got some people who walk around want to front in the world like everything is peaches and cream. I told you nobody worries about the happening until it happens. So this stuff that I'm talking about right now is not important to a lot of people. They don't give a shit, Josh. But then when it happens, now they want to jump on my live to my you were right. Get your punk ass out of here. Don't try to correct. Don't come over here now. Don't try to come over here now. I don't need your services, and I don't need you to look like you're helping me on something. Big Tex, what up? These type of conversations are necessary. Because some of y'all are out right now helping a lot of people, doing a lot. Then there's people out there who's looking for help, but can't get it. It's that single mother out there right now who's in a shelter. She's getting the help that she needs in the shelter, but also out the shelter, she still needs some help. It's a lot. It's a lot when it comes to that word help. I was just saying how people about things before they happen. They're missing, but it looks crazy when it comes up. Yeah, when it happens, yeah, of course, of course, it happens, and I'm the type of guy where my channel is always going to be here to talk about it. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm always going to be here to talk about it. But what I don't want you to come in is like you were right. All right, well, listen, if you had it, pay attention. Pay attention. Because at any time, everything that I'm talking about could come knocking at your door. That word help is not just for low class people, middle class people. That's a word that's it's all over. Rather if you got $0 or if you got $1 billion. I say all that to say, number one, when you own something, number one, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, when you own something, don't ever I don't give a fuck, white man, black man, Asian man, Chinese man, Jewish man, I don't give a damn what man, blue man, purple man. Don't ever let somebody come and take something from you. Don't ever let somebody take something from you. Ain't no way. No way. Somebody gonna take no Doug Zone from me, damn it, and then expect me to just live with it? Boy, you in for a fight that you are not gonna win. This is why when somebody says, hey man, if they offered you $5 million or whatever for no Doug Zone, you're not gonna give that to them? That's a lot of money. Okay, if I do that, how does that help me though? It's $5 million. No. You're not understanding. I can make $5 million with no Doug Zone. Huh? So I'm gonna give that up to go start another live or to go start another brand that will never be the same as the one I gave up. If you go to Math Hoffa, he's a battle rapper. He has a show called My Excellent Opinion. And you'll look it up, and you'll see the video with C's, and you'll see that when he's talking about it. Why would I do that? How does it help me? You know the first thing people say? You can go start something new with that kind of money. No, and I told y'all this before. No. That doesn't help me. You can't buy it off me. It's not for sale. You can't come and say because your name is so interesting, we're interested in doing business with you. Okay, well, yeah. Look for Math Hoffa, My Excellent Opinion. If you just like Google it without writing it, and you go to the where the microphone is at on your Google, and you go Math Hoffa, My Excellent Opinion, it'll come up. But it's on YouTube and all that. But it wasn't just about seeds. It was just period. That we think we getting help or we think we helping people and we're not. Because people will live off your expense and then go and act like you've never done anything for them. Which is crazy work. It's crazy work. That we disrespect the way that we help each other. But then get upset when somebody that don't look like us is not helping us neither. Yeah, we got every type of racial, we got everything racist to say. It kills me. And I sit back and I go, what? You know how I help myself in this? I fight for what I want. I fight to keep what I want. I fight to keep no Doug Zone. I have to because you never know when somebody's plotting. So you got to stay on your toes. Because if you sound like you more up here about the money and that's it, there's going to be, and then you thinking, oh yeah, you know, somebody going to want to work for me. Yeah, somebody going to come and use your dumb ass. Because you sounding too much like a prostitute on the streets. Oh, you just want to be about that money? Oh yeah, we could do business with them. Let's ass. Huh? We can just give them anything. We'll give him something. It's way more money than he's ever seen in his life. Everybody benefit off us but us. That part, babe. That's why I don't be want to hear about what somebody outside is doing. Look what we doing. I don't want to hear shit. You see a lot of these dudes, they get on podcasts and they talk about this guy, you know, he's doing this to people, he's doing that. Well, he seems not to be a bad guy. He seems not to be a bad guy because everybody who look like us is going up there doing interviews with him. Man, it's a lot of this shit that y'all care about that I don't care about. This is why I always tell y'all I wasn't coming up here to worry about subscribers all the times and this and that. I'm coming up here to talk to people. Hopefully that it'll help somebody where they can pass the word down. I'm telling you, y'all ain't gonna get no other shit like this in the morning, man. Y'all missing out. This is like welfare. This is a one-shot deal. Y'all better take advantage of it. You ain't gonna get nothing else like this in the morning. Because there's too many people out there worrying about what's going on somewhere else. What celebrity is screwing who? Who's about to have a baby? Who said what about who? Why is this rapper beefing? Cardi B's having a baby. This and that. That and the third. All these dumbass TV shows that you see on TV that it ain't helping us. We ain't benefiting nothing off it. They putting all this type of silly ass stuff on TV that shouldn't even be on there. That they forget we got kids in the house. That if a kid just happened to turn the channel and look at that and go, oh my God. And now he thinks or she thinks that that's right. But when we get into real topics, oh, here we go. Here you go with the preaching shit. A lot of this stuff that y'all care about don't help us. Y'all help support a lot of this shit that go on in the world more than you help yourself. Yeah, facts, babe. Y'all support more of this shit that go on in this world than you support your damn self. How does that help? How does it help when you went and bought 20 pairs of $200 Jordans when you probably could have took that and created your own sneaker? You could have designed your own sneaker, right? Not knocking nobody for what they wear on their feet. But if you got 20 pairs of $200 Jordans, don't you think at some point you could have went and created your own sneaker? Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I'm not into that. You're not into that, but you end up putting money into somebody else's company's pocket because it makes your feet look good. Because it make a girl stop in the club or on the sidewalk and go, "Is those the new Jordan 123s?" Every time your car break down, you going to go buy a new damn car. Well, as much cars you bought, you could have had your own car dealership. Hell, you could have had your wash. But y'all don't think like that though. No, let me keep up with the Joneses. Let me continue to keep up with the Joneses. And y'all think that helps. So we're not gonna help. I'm not gonna help myself. I don't need to help myself, McLean. Why I need to help myself? There's nothing wrong with me. I don't need to help myself. I work. You missing the point, dummy. And that's the problem. We miss the point. Y'all don't get it. This shit is a joke to y'all. Well, I'm gonna keep going to buy this. I'm gonna keep going to buy this $500 Pelly Pel. I'm gonna go ahead and go buy that. But shit, I mean that's cool. But if you got 10 of them shits already, you ain't think that maybe you can go buy a jacket and get it designed? I mean, America, do what you want to do. I'm not nobody's daddy, nobody's mommy. But I am somebody's father. But my son will be 17 tomorrow, but that's besides the point. Nobody thought about doing this. Because this is stuff that I have thought about. What's holding me back is financial. That's why the No Doug Zone merch is on hold. This is why I don't put the merch out anymore. It's on hold. I don't like the way it's been moving. And I'm not talking about sales. I'm just talking about far as getting it together. I don't like it. So right now there's a hold on merch. I will be coming with the back with the coffee mugs, but far as merch is on hold because I'm a businessman. And if I'm gonna do business, I gotta do it the right way or don't do it at all. Some of y'all just looking to make a dollar and that's all you care about, and you ain't doing business the right way. No Doug Zone is a business. Thank you, Ray. Yeah, he be 17 tomorrow. And then I have my other son who will be 18 the 9th of November. So it's a business. No Doug Zone is not just a name. It's not just a brand. It's a business. So you got to do business the right way. You can't just put stuff out to put it out and want people to pay for it. If it's not worth it, then so. But y'all won't do that though. 25, 30 pairs of Jordans, $200, probably plus tax. When you could have went and started your own sneaker. Stupid. But of course, y'all don't think that. Do you realize how far we came from majority of this stuff that was built in this country? We're responsible for it. Did anybody ever take the time to stop to think about that? No, right? Of course. Of course. Nobody told you. Or you just ignored it or you didn't care. It's all right. I just helped you. For the ones that didn't know. Well, I've been knew that, man. I went to school too. I've been knew that. But what does that got to do with you telling us to go to come up with our own sneaker? What if we're not into that? Okay, you're not into it. Cool. But you gonna be into making somebody richer than what they are? You motherfuckers are ignorant. Ignorant. You're gonna help somebody else keep the lights on in their house. While they out buying 2 or 3 mansions and getting lands and getting all these restaurants and movie theaters and they opening up their own places, you still trying to figure out how to make a dollar out of 15 cents. Are you stupid or are you insane? Or is you shitting me or kidding me? Hey, maybe it's just me. Maybe I see something that y'all don't see. Maybe it's just me. But we ain't helping ourselves out here. We not helping ourselves out here. And the people that tell you a lot of times that they can do something for you, they're not helping. They see something that they could benefit from. They see something that they could benefit from. Shit crazy. Y'all helping these people every time they going to get land, they going to get this, they going to get that, which is cool. But you're helping them pay for that. It's cool. But what are you doing for yourself in the process of that? What are you doing for yourself? How are you helping yourself? Unless you're just a person who don't want anything and you cool with where you at, find it. Then I'm not talking to you. But for the people who really want something in life, that want a little more than where they at, they want to live better. They might want to move out their hood. How are we helping it? How are we helping? How are we helping? You think you look cool because you walking in your hood, or you walking into your projects with a $200 pair of shoes on your feet. You think that shit looks cool? And then you walk in your house and open your refrigerator and realize the shit don't look like it's supposed to look. Damn, man, I got these $200 shoes on my feet, but damn, ain't shit in here to eat. You want to explain to me how the hell does that help? It don't, right? It don't. I got a $500 jacket on my back. I got jewelry on that shit. I probably could go get one house with. Gotta level up. But a lot of y'all are never gonna understand that, and it's okay. Because you're already stuck in your ways. Like y'all always say, the hood got me like this. I'm like this because of the hood. No, don't blame the neighborhood that you went in. You like that because you want to be like that. Dummy. Don't blame the hood. Don't blame the streets. Because I grew up in the hood. Many different ones. Many different ones. But I got one particular neighborhood that I represent. So we ain't using that as an excuse. You like that because you want to be. Y'all want to continue to help companies grow and help this person and help that person and not get none out of it? Hey, you go ahead. I'm not. We won't be coming probably until, I don't know, maybe January, maybe December. Depends on what No Duck Zone merch is on hold right now. We got it on freeze. But when I come back, I'm coming back with everything's possible. But everything possible. Now, I don't know if I'll have a website for it, but we're going to try to come with something like that where you guys can. It's on hold. That's why you don't hear me talk about it no more. It's on hold. I had to make a decision to pull a plug on it. Because I didn't like how it was going. But I'll be back. And when I do, I'm coming back possibly with as much as I could come back with. Y'all just make sure y'all tune in. But smash that like button. Again, I'm gonna get up off here, y'all. I got some early moves to make. I appreciate y'all. Yesterday, I know. Yesterday, I don't know. I was kind of tired. I was supposed to came back one more time yesterday, and I was like, the hell with it. It's Sunday. Sit back with the wife and just enjoy it. And I couldn't think about what I wanted to talk about, so I left it where it was at. But I'll definitely be back again today. We're gonna chop it up. Probably won't be no boxing. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Because I believe I spoke about Boots in this. I think I did that already. That might have been last week. So it's gonna be quiet this week. I'm probably not gonna be into too much this week. Boxing, it'll probably be my amateurs. I'm gonna start reaching out to some of my amateurs. I know some of them have to fight this week, so that'll probably be the closest I get to as far as boxing. I'm not really interested, and I'm tired of the same goddamn topics on YouTube. It's boxing is not boring. The topics are. You know what I mean? Because if you know it's real, then you know what to stick to. Um, but look, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. As always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Everybody enjoy the rest of their day. And I'll see you guys 6:05. Love y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.